Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
I guess, do we want to cover Popstar first?
Yeah, let's do. This will be short because I
have
trouble reviewing comedies.
Yeah.
I want to say. I mean, I like stupid comedies, and I like good
but
comedies.
there really isn't a whole hell of a lot to say about comedies in general.
Yeah.
It's just like either you laughed or you didn't.
That's the job it did, and this movie. This movie did a pretty good job of that. It was pretty fucking funny.
It was funny. Like,
can I tell you my two favorite jokes?
Yeah, go ahead.
My one favorite joke is.
I think I know what one of them is.
Well, yeah, I know you know, because like when I saw it, I was dying. I'm like, how convenient. So, Bill Hader plays the
roadie.
The roadie. Remember he was dropping the guitars. Shit! He kept dropping the guitar. Shit! Then he was like, one of my hobbies is flatlining.
Yeah, it's like I got the idea from the classic flatliners.
Flatliners. I like when he said, "Being flatline is, well, you're practically dead." That and what's the black actor's name? Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows.
Yeah. When Tim Meadows, he was like, "Yeah, I'm a manager. I used to be part of a group called Tony Tone."
He's like, "Yeah, I used to be the fourth member of Tony, and I figured, I'd spice things up a little bit, put a question mark after my name because everybody else had like exclamations and asterisks or whatever. So we were just Tony."
That was hilarious. That was
hilarious. The one that had me fucking rolling though was when they bring in the farmer style boy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. It's one of the members of Lonely Island.
Right. The guy who directed it, actually, Akiva Schreiber, I think is his name.
Okay.
Anyway, they brought him in. They were gonna try and bury the hatchet because they weren't on good terms. And he's just like, "You're a fucking asshole, man." He's like, "Yeah, well, I'm an asshole who gets like hella puss. Like, look at this right here. You see that? These are tits." And then
with the dick? Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Yeah." No. He's like, "My fans want me to sign them all the time. This right here." And the girl had like been pushed away, and this dude just like straight up.
They're in a limo, by the way.
Yeah, they're in the limo, and this dude just presses his dick against the window, and he wasn't paying attention, so he's just like, "Yeah, man, this right here is what it's all about, right here, all of it." I feed off it all the time. I'm just, I couldn't help myself. Like, that shit was so funny to me.
It was. These movies, they like these documentary type comedies, I really enjoy. Like, I saw one last year. It was called "What We Do in the Shadows." It was one about this is gonna sound silly.
I know what it is. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's about vampires.
Right.
Like this style is pretty damn funny. Now was Popstar on the level of Spinal Tap? No. I mean, me personally, no. I thought it was a very funny movie. The basic story is that. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's essentially, if you've seen Justin Bieber's documentary movie concert thing that he had come out, it's essentially that, but dialed up to 11.
No, I was gonna say name the story, like how they broke up, and then.
Oh right, okay. So essentially, the main story is there was this group called the Style Boys. And it's funny because like they have all these celebrity cameos and they're like interviewing them and they're all talking about them like they're real people. They're like, "Yeah, the Style Boys, like they inspired me. Like they're the reason that I make music today."
Nas?
It was Nas, Usher, DJ Khaled,
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky. A whole bunch of people who had just no business being there. And it was amazing. Simon Cowell too.
Simon Cowell was there.
Yeah, like they were all being interviewed. They were talking about the Style Boys. They were like, "Yeah, they're my inspiration. They're the reason that I make music." And, as they became more and more popular, the two other members that weren't Andy Samberg got kind of pushed into the background, even though, like, they were the talented members. Like, you know, the one guy wrote all the lyrics, the other guy wrote all the music, and Andy Samberg was just, you know, the guy who could sing. You know,
Right? Yeah.
he didn't really
exactly.
bring anything to, you know, he didn't really bring anything to the table other than the fact that he was the marketable one.
Exactly. But you need all three pieces to work
Right.
in order to be successful.
Right.
I want to say, I thought it was, you know, the story was the story. It was fine. The gags worked. Some of them didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really laugh at the shit in the trailer that much. The seal
Oh,
cameo
right.
wasn't funny.
I mean, the only thing that I thought was kind of funny about the Seal cameo was just like, how do you think I got these scars? I thought that was a little...
It was the ASAP Rocky thing was funny. Like,
Yeah.
why do you think I got my own Lunchables? And you just see him like a
ASAP Lunchable.
ASAP. Well, yeah.
Like, this movie is
If
so...
you like Hot Rod, you're gonna love this movie.
Yeah.
Pretty
This
much.
movie is so ridiculous, but not to the point where it's unbelievable. Like, towards the end, not that, like, it really, like, engrossed me in this world, but, like, towards the end, I kind of forgot I was watching a mockumentary, and I was just like, yeah, Style Boys. But, like, it's...
So you're saying it did a good job of
Yeah.
being... Yeah, me too. Like, there's so... Like, once again, I've only seen it once, and that was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, not all the jokes are in my head, but I remember laughing a lot. Like, there was...
Like, it takes a lot to make me laugh out loud when
Yeah.
I'm by myself.
Yeah, it did
And-
make me laugh
yeah.
out loud, yeah.
And this movie did that, so mission accomplished.
The Bill Hader thing, though, just shit. That made my brother just cry laughing. He was like, shit. Just keep dropping the guitars. I can't stand Sarah Silverman,
Nope.
but
No.
she was funny in this because somebody I don't know if it was ad-libbed or somebody wrote it for her, but she was actually pretty fun. Everybody was funny in this.
Yeah,
I'll
and
give
believe
them
it or
that.
not, towards the end, she actually brought a little bit of heart into the movie, too.
Yeah.
You know, she not that she's the reason that they got back together, but, like, you know, she kind of, once the Andy Samberg's character, Connor For Real, once Connor For Real, you know, had his fall from grace, she was the one who kind of, like, brought him back out into the world and was like, hey, look, shit sucks, but, you know, that doesn't mean you stop. So, like, she did bring a little bit of heart into the movie towards the end, which was surprising for Sarah Silverman.
Yeah. There were
There were a lot of interesting characters that, like, you could tell who these people were based on. Like, Connor For Real, obviously based on Justin Bieber.
I
you know?
was thinking, well, I kind of got a Justin Timberlake vibe because Justin Timberlake was in the movie.
Which was he was really funny in this movie
Remember-
for a little screen time he had.
Remember, he was like, "I was the fish."
Yeah, it was me. I was the fish.
Remember,
Because he was their their
chef.
touring chef, and like
Oh
he
my
would
god!
like he was really into the music, and like he was. So, like, everybody's sitting around waiting for their food, and he's singing while he's cooking. And they're like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. But, like, he was a pretty good singer.
He was
Because he's Justin Timberlake.
he was cutting the carrot,
And they're like, yo, can you cut softer?
I gotta rewatch it. I gotta
It was
rewatch it.
pretty funny.
It was funny because he was singing that song. Fuck, but the songs were great.
Yeah.
To me, that was the best
That
part
Mona
of the
Lisa
movie.
one was really funny.
My favorite one is "Fuck Bin Laden."
I'm gonna fuck this girl harder than the U.S. Fuck Bin Laden.
Yeah,
That was...
Fuck Bin Laden. That was hilarious.
That was so funny. But, like, I thought it was really interesting, the touring act that they brought on, like, the opening act. It
What was his name
Hunter.
again? Yeah, I didn't think he was funny.
No, but I was saying, like, you could see clearly he was based off of, like, Tyler, the Creator, and, like, Hobson.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
Like,
Because he was like underground, and
Right.
like, oh my god, you're totally right.
So, like...
And then he opened, and then they're like, yeah, this guy's gonna bring in more. Wow, I didn't realize that till
Yeah,
now.
so, like, thinking about it that way, it's really interesting to see how they just, like, they break down the essence of these people and what they bring to the music world, and they just turn it on its head.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I had a really good time with it. I was surprised, even though she wasn't really in the movie for very long. They got what's her name? And
From Green Room.
Yeah, it makes me laugh saying her name, and I'm sorry. You're a lovely woman, great actress, beautiful. Her name is Imogen Poots.
Okay.
Poots.
I don't get it. It's just- just lingering on it.
It just sounds weird to say, but I was surprised that she like was in this movie and agreed to do it. Granted, you know, you have fun with it. That I would say is probably like the best part of this movie. You could tell everybody involved had a fucking blast.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. It's definitely worth a rental. You know, if you want to laugh at a new comedy, check this one out. What would you give it?
I'd probably give it like a 6.5, 7.
Okay, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. Grade wise, I would give it a C+.
Yeah,
but it's not shitty. No. Don't take the grade seriously. It's not shitty. It made me laugh, so it's a comedy. Exactly.